Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are getting to one of our Patreon sponsored requests. This is from user Suyu. It's Atarashii Gakko with Candy, and it's a dance practice video. So already a couple of things I want to just get out of the way, some housekeeping things. With a dance practice video, I have no problem reacting to those by any means. It's just when I first hear a song, watching the dance practice gives me a lot less to go on than the music video. So I generally prefer music videos first. But, like I said, there's no rule against requesting a dance practice. I will watch a dance practice video for YouTube or Patreon. But that brings me to the next thing is, I'm not sure what to do about this one. And the reason I say that is because I did not like the one song I have heard from them, which was Pineapple Kryptonite. The only redeeming quality of that video, excuse me, of that song I should say, was the video for me. So I'm willing to give them another chance, and honestly, if it's a Patreon request, I'll do it regardless of whether I like it or not. But I just I'm going to mentally, right now, kind of reset myself. I'm going to pretend that I didn't hear Pineapple Kryptonite, and that I'm giving them a brand new chance. So, with that in mind, we're going to watch Candy Dance Practice from Atarashii Gakko. Also, shout out to my friend Always Night. He actually just went and saw them up in Seattle yesterday or the day before. They're going to be here in LA, but I'm not going, not just because I'm not a fan, but because I will actually be in Japan when they come here. So, yeah. The only other thing before we get started is I've already looked. There are subtitles, but they're English auto-generated. So we'll watch through the first time, and then we'll watch the second time. I've pulled lyrics up over here, and we'll go with that. So, I think that covers everything. Bear with me. I will, like I said, I will endeavor to give them a fair second chance. I did it with only one of. I wasn't a big fan of the first song I heard from them, but I really enjoyed everything else I heard, so maybe Atarashii Gakko will be the same for me. Oh, I also am fully aware that Atarashii Gakko is not K-pop, or even K-rock. But because I have allowed them on the channel before, I will post this on YouTube. Generally speaking, though, the rule is for the channel, it needs to be K-pop or K-rock, or at least K-pop adjacent, like stuff like Mii and stuff like that. Or if it comes from Patreon, I will react to anything regardless of genre on Patreon, but it won't make it to the YouTube channel unless it's K-pop or K-rock in that vein. So, if you're wondering why this is here, it's pretty much because I've allowed it once before when I was just starting. So, alright, now I think we've covered everything. Okay. Interesting. like one of those squeaky rubber hammer things. Their synchronization is pretty cool. Some tribal African dancing out here. It's rave time. All right, everyone's getting a chance to shine here. What are these instruments and noises? Their synchronization is impressive here. And this girl in the pink and the one on the far right are clearly having fun. I think they all are. The one on the far left just looks so tiny compared to everybody else. Well, that was a thing that happened. What? I don't know. I couldn't begin to tell you what the message is. So we're gonna watch again with the lyrics. I do have a feeling that there are some interesting things to point out with the choreo when I get to the lyrics, though. So I am at least looking forward to that. I don't think it's any secret. This is not my thing. I've given them their fair second chance, and this wasn't it. But we're gonna watch it again because it's what we always do. And because out of fairness for the requester, I don't want to cheat them out of their full reaction. So yeah, let's go back. We'll break down some details. And also, I know, first off, now that I've given them their second chance, I'll pretend, or not pretend, but unpretend that I didn't hear Pineapple Kryptonite. So thinking back to Pineapple Kryptonite, the video itself, not the music video, but my reaction video, was one of the lowest rated reactions that I've ever had on the channel. If you could see my dashboard, you would see, like how many likes something has, how many dislikes something has, the percentage. And that particular video is in like a 7-way tie, which is honestly not so bad considering, we've posted over 300 something videos, but it's in like a 7-way tie for the lowest rated video that I've ever had. And I think it's because people could tell it's not my thing. And they, the Atarashii Gakko's got some passionate fans, so shout out to you guys. I'm glad that you guys have these girls and you can enjoy them and that they bring you entertainment. My friend actually, when I mentioned he just went to the concert, he described it as almost like a Japanese rave. So maybe I would enjoy them more live. Maybe it's one of those you gotta be there and really experience them. But yeah. Anyway, all right. Okay, so we're starting off with a whole bunch of just saying echo, echo, and the girl up front is mouthing echo, and we get the cute little squeaky rubber hammer sound effect here. Okay, so where is my candy? And then these three are like over there, pointing at the girl on all fours, like there's your candy, ladies. Um, all right, let's the yeah. So pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. They're like they're like no 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 don't take my candy, and they're like okay, but it's weird because maybe it's because it's a mirror. Oh no, they would be doing this on stage too. If the candy is over here and the candy is not being taken away or moving away on its own, why are they running away from it with the choreo? All right, well, whatever. All right. But the facial expressions are on point. Like, no, don't take my candy. I need it. All right, so candy over here is reeling them back in. Like, give me your candy. All right, so choreo is mimicking the lyrics here. At least that part's pretty solid. Sugar high, they're getting all excited, pointing up. You know, this one on the third from the left is like smiling and jumping around. And now sugar low, they're all kind of looking a little depressed. They're pointing down. Their posture is getting lower. So, okay. What I like about their dance practice and the choreo for this song is that it does match pretty strongly with the lyrics here. There's not a lot of like symbolism that you have to interpret with their choreo. It's just how can we make a move that emphasizes this line? Boom, throw it into the choreo. See, she's going nuts. Head in the cotton candy. So I feel like that's kind of like another way of saying like head in the clouds, like constantly dreaming kind of thing. But it does, I really wouldn't. I think maybe I'm trying too hard here because so far it looks like the song is basically talking about like obviously candy, but like this almost obsession and this need for the the thing, in this case candy, that's drawing them, and the song gets a little bit more chaotic as almost like as this need intensifies here. So like during the chorus they got that sugar high and the sugar low, and then the sugar high, the sugar low. It's like the roller coaster of trying to get what you want, getting what you want, then it's being gone, and then getting it again. And okay, but anyway, head in the cotton candy again and again and again and again. It won't end with the chan chan. I unconsciously ate me. I just ate it. I ate it. It's just a matter of time. I ate it unconsciously. Alright, so now they're mimicking the eating. Got it. Sugar high, I ate it unconsciously. Sugar low, showing one's true colors. And then bogus there. Okay. Now it makes sense. This part right here introduces a new sound or a new instrumentation to the production. And I was wondering if it was belching or if it was like a bullfrog or like what the hell, what was this? And it's got to be belching. Partly because it looks like these two are like trying to expel the gas from this girl, but also the lines actually say esophagus through, dissolved in gastric juice, Candy vanish. Poo 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 poo. Ate the candy, then poop. Just covered the entire digestive process in one quick little verse. Twice, actually. All right. They literally point to their butt when they say poo 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 too. Like that. I'm not misinterpreting that. That's watch. Yeah, I mean they're also doing their front too, but yeah. All right. These are things that are happening. Why is she pointing down to the floor like over there is your candy now? Then like this retro synth, and they do like a body wave on the way down. Okay, that verse is showing one's true colors, broken desires, I can't stop it, unsatisfied. There's nothing to do about it, warped passion, I can't get out, I can't run. So, like being trapped in an addiction almost. That's what I'm getting from it anyway. Not sure if I'm anywhere close on this interpretation, but okay, what they're saying here is desire is an instinct. Echo, echo. Over and over again, actually. They repeat it 4 times. Well, so there's 2 schools of thought here. There is the school of thought where if a reactor doesn't enjoy something, don't post it, right? Because nobody wants to see somebody basically dislike or openly hate on their group. Which is why, even when I don't like something like this, I don't think it's been any secret, I try to at least find some positives. Like I mentioned that their synchronization was on point. I mentioned the choreo matching the words and it being simple to understand. So those are high points for me. Just like with Pineapple Kryptonite, the high point was the humor of the video and it looking like a Power Rangers episode and that kind of thing. So I try to be at least fair, even when I don't like something. Now, the other school of thought is, regardless of whether you like it or not, post it, because that's what you signed up for as a reactor, and it's not always going to be every song's the best in the world. I think I tend to fall more in that side. So, if you're not a fan of this reaction, I apologize. I did try to be fair. I even tried to give them a fresh slate in my mind, and it's just they're not for me. So, will I react to them again? Not for a free request. If someone sponsors it either through PayPal or Patreon, I will react to it. But I will not take any more Atarashii Gakko free requests. So I don't think there's any on the request queue, but in the future, just to save myself and to save you guys, I won't be touching them anymore. Uh, so you thank you so much for the request and your support. I apologize if this wasn't kind of the fantastic reaction you were looking for, but I did try. So, shout out to the Patreons. They'll be right up here. Thank you guys for your support. If you're not familiar, we do have the Patreon. I've mentioned that a few times. There's some free stuff over there. There's also the paid subscriber content. Subs get access to things that I can't put here on the YouTube channel, and they also get guaranteed prioritized requests that go to the top of the request queue every month. That includes things that aren't necessarily K-pop. However, if anyone requests something that doesn't fit with the channel, I will still react to it. Like I said, it'll just be Patreon only. So if you're someone who really wants to see my style of reaction for something that's not K-pop, then that would be your way to do it. But the link to the request queue is in the description below. And if you want to get to the top of that queue, but you don't want to go through Patreon, I've mentioned it a couple of times as well, but you can go through PayPal and sponsor requests that way. Thank you guys for checking this one out. For better or worse, I hope you guys enjoyed, but if not, I apologize. Thank you again. Take care, everyone.